Hey, beauty besties. Welcome to Hair Tea Harmony. I'm Corinne.
I'm Michelle. And this is
Kimberly.
Kim's our special guest today. She's our OG beauty bestie friend, longtime client, and this is a Spill the Tea episode.
Is it ever? Do we have a time limit?
No, we don't.
I like that.
So it's been many, many years, Kim, and many things have happened.
Yes,
so go as far as you like.
It sounds like truth or dare.
Yeah. Let's go in the way back machine to 2006 when I was recently licensed to do lash extensions.
So my beauty bestie beauty, has been a trendsetter. Legit. Like back in 2006, no one was talking lashes. Let's be honest. Unless it was, like the strips that I Love Lucy wore, that you got at Walgreens. But Corinne called me and said, hey, you want to come in? I've got to practice this technique. I've got these lashes that you can wear. They last for like 7 days. And I'm thinking, hell yes. One less thing to do in the morning. I was super excited. So I come in, all excited. She puts me in the chair. I lay back. I'm like, this is going to be like a spa treatment. I can't wait. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. It was like Groundhog Day. I woke up and I'm like, is that still 2006? I felt like Rip Van Winkle. I was like out forever. And she says, okay, open your eye. And I went, okay. And she goes, okay, open it. I went, yep. She goes, no, open your other eye. I didn't put the lashes on that one. I said, I am. She goes, no, you're not. I go, because I can't. So like 2.5 hours into it, one eye is done. And she literally, my eye shut. My husband at the time, now ex, would have hoped she glued my mouth shut. But no, she just did my eye.
Yep.
And then, she caused your divorce.
Lord, yeah. No, I caused my divorce. But Michelle, you can attest that we love Corinne. But we also know that she might be a little anxiety-ridden sometimes. So while I'm lying in the chair with my eye, and I know it's glued shut, I know.
She didn't even show emotion.
Well, because I couldn't see it if she did. But I'm thinking, I can't freak out because she's going to lose her mind if I do.
I'll just leave.
Yeah, she'll just leave.
Hear the door softly close.
I didn't need that part of you. I've only gotten the one that has no facial expression. It's just like very blank.
I've experienced that too in the later years.
Oh my gosh.
But I will say, to this day, I've got, I'm not going to say 20/20 vision in each eye, but they're open. And but when she finally got the lashes done and she ripped open the other eye, they were fabulous.
I literally cut her bottom lashes off. That's what I did. So yes, I stuck a manicure scissor in there, one of those little curved scissors, because I thought, hell no, I'm not going to use remover and take these lashes off that I just spent. I'm going to cut those bottom bitches off because who needs those?
When you have fabulous upper lashes, who needs the natural bottom ones?
And this was back in the day. Lashes, when they first came out, they would come, and you can still get them this way in bulk. They would come in a little, like a cup with a lid. And this was before there were like C and D lashes. These were like, if you had straight lashes that you couldn't see, you just had more straight lashes that you couldn't see. So they were like, my first few models were like, it doesn't look any different because, and they would tell you like, don't curl the lashes because they'll just drop down again. And then they'll be like disappointed the next day. You'll get a call the next day. And so, yes.
I was literally going to suggest that. Like, why didn't you guys curl them and have them all? No.
Because you wash your face and they just fall down again.
Yeah.
That was
Go outside.
Yeah. And the humidity in Florida, in Southwest Florida, I mean, everything curls in the humidity. Just walk outside.
Yeah,
like
everything
straight
except your
lashes curl.
lashes.
Not the lashes though.
No. That was one of our fun moments.
That was, I think, the first.
You've come a long way. Your lashes look great, by the way. Always.
Well, thank you. I do them at home now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying because of Corinne.
I stopped doing lashes and not obviously, I did them for a number of years and then I stopped doing them.
Right.
So I
Yes.
did figure it out.
You did my lashes at one point.
Oh, that's right.
You have fabulous lashes, though. Like your lashes are natural and they're like thick
Yeah,
and full. Yeah,
they're great.
mine. No, my lashes are like my hair. They're
Now
fine and-
you use Lashify, hashtag Lashify, please sponsor us.
There you go. Yeah, no, and it's unbelievable. Like I do. I'll say it. Hashtag Lashify. Like, love it. Do it at home.
I like how easy those are.
They're super easy.
Yeah.
As long as you follow the directions, because you and I had that conversation. Okay. So yes, eyelash extensions, hair extensions, all extended. So back in the day when I was a platinum blonde,
Let's also
Instead of a multi.
instead of quasi-natural with a lot of highlights.
one Christmas Eve.
One
the night
summer
before
in band camp. It was Christmas Eve.
It was.
It was Christmas Eve, and it was the first Christmas Eve I was hosting Christmas Eve dinner at my house.
Oh,
So like
my
the family and
God.
friends thought this was my way of getting out of it, but it really wasn't. So I would take an allergy pill every day just because you live in Southwest Florida, there's something blooming all the time, right? And I'd always be sneezing.
I know a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, it's just, and I haven't done it in a very long time, but at that point I was taking it every day. And I couldn't remember that morning when I left if I'd taken my allergy pill. And I didn't want to take a second one because I didn't want to be tired because I was hosting Christmas Eve dinner. So I come here to get my hair done, double process. Now, leading up to it, the history of it is, like many women, men, whomever that get their hair done, I would have a sensitivity on my skin, like around the base of the nape of my neck and around my forehead. And Corinne would always put like an ointment on there to kind of buffer,
Mitigate it, yeah.
mitigate it. But I would still always end up with a little bit of a red rash, and it was itchy and warm. I never thought anything of it. Well, little did I know that little over-the-counter allergy pill, generic from, a local pharmacy, was saving my hide for quite some time because I didn't actually take an allergy pill that day. I thought that I did, but I didn't. And the proof was in the pudding because Corinne did the first portion of what was it? I mean, what did you do? Put bleach and peroxide on my hair?
Powder
straight,
bleach,
right?
Yep, powder bleach,
On the
20
scalp?
volume on the scalp with our, there's like a booster.
Yes.
Yeah, there was.
With chamomile to like help.
Yes, yeah, it's like a soother as well. It's like an oxygenator and soother.
And I end up, because my hair pulls so much red, I look like Tweety Bird at that point, right? Like always in the process.
It's like neon.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It is. And I had a pixie cut at that time. And I was wearing a green sundress, okay? A green sundress with Tweety Bird hair. And I'm getting rinsed off at the sink to then go into your chair for the second portion of the process.
Did you? I don't think you made it that far.
Girl, here's what happened. What was Caleb?
Yeah.
Was rinsing my hair.
Uh-huh.
And he said, this was the kiss of death. He said, "Oh, your skin looks fine." I went, "Oh, great." Now, for whatever crazy reason, I didn't have contacts in that day. I don't know why. I had glasses on. So
You
of
wore
course,
your glasses? I've never seen
I know.
that.
I was that one time. I don't do it anymore.
Wow.
And he brought me back to the chair. And you're on one side of the salon taking care of, a bunch of clients. Because
Let me just say packed Christmas
seriously,
Eve.
no, it was packed. Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Packed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seated on the other side of the salon. And because it's, a lengthy process, I have my computer, I'm doing work. I lean down to pick my computer up. I put my glasses on and I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. Now, yes, I'm horrific because I've got Tweety Bird hair and a green sundress on and I'm Irish and Italian and I'm more fair like the Irish, right?
Cape.
And then, but I'm red, like I'm beat red. And I'm like, WTF? And I literally go, and didn't realize it until I saw Corinne's face. I went, when I saw myself in the mirror. And of course, the whole salon goes, and they turn and they look, and there's Corinne. Her jaw hits the ground, and she's just catatonic, and I'm like, oh.
She was a color of red that I've never seen before.
Yeah. Yeah, like magenta almost.
Way juicier than the story you told.
It was magenta. Now realize we're in Bonita Springs, okay? And the Bonita Springs Fire Department has been known for these really hot, spicy calendars because the firemen are so hot, okay? So this is like God's punishment for me. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, holy crap, like my throat might close. Like I look that bad. And Corinne clearly was like, oh, that's not good. She goes, I'm going to call 911. And I said, okay.
You do that.
And then I said, can I have a glass of water? Yeah. Because I should have said, can I have some vodka? But I'm thinking, if I can swallow water, then my throat's not closing, you know? So like, that's how I just talked myself off the ledge. And I'm sitting there going, oh, dear Jesus, it's Christmas, it's your birthday. Don't let me die. You know?
Did I give you an allergy pill?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think
that
you
was
had
another
anything.
client.
We keep forgetting that we're not supposed to medicate anyone.
Yes, this is when I learned that I do, excuse me, I do everything wrong in a bad situation. I'm the one with like running around with just the hands in the air that need to be slapped. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I'm sitting there waiting, and unfortunately, you know, like it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Like I survived. But here was the kick in the pants. All of a sudden, it's like, patroom! Like the front door swings open. And I'm sitting here looking like hell. Like literally, I look like the heat miser from, I did with the hair and the red skin and the green dress.
Oh my gosh.
And these Bonita Springs firemen, these hunks that are in calendars, walk in, and I'm going, why, God? You're a cruel God. You're so cruel. And they come over, and clearly they know it's me. I go, hey, it's me. They go, yeah, really? Like, we didn't need that.
Went
Thanks.
straight for you.
Yeah, and they get me on the board, and they're putting all these things on me, and they're like, it was like a 5-point restraint, click, a click, and I'm like, what is happening here? And I said, gentlemen, I just need you to know it's not my best look. I needed to be like, seriously, how are all these hot
You
men
should
here?
see me when I'm like
but I don't look like this. I look a little better.
Pop back in a couple days.
Yeah, come back in. No, we couldn't because the emergency room doctor wouldn't let you do anything to my hair.
Oh my gosh.
What? Yes, because
Not that you didn't call me, but let's go in order. Go in order.
So the ambulance comes, they put me in it, they hit me, you know, with this crazy IV that I'm like, oh, God love Corinne. She's trying to get in the back of the ambulance with me. And the guy, and as he's like literally with the knee, he goes, excuse me, you can't be in here. She goes, but can't I come? And she's stepping up and he goes, you can go to the hospital, but you can't be in the ambulance. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then, of course, Corinne and I had some other little details that we needed to address at the time.
tell me about those details.
That's up to you. That might be another day.
Yeah, that might be another day.
That's worse.
Yeah. But long story short, well, I can't say long story short. Who am I kidding? We ended up at the hospital, the whole thing. They're asking her, what did you put on her? What caused this? You know, the whole 9 yards.
You didn't go through the emergency.
Oh, she was there.
Yeah.
She was in the emergency.
I finished whoever, I was like, I have to go because I had one. And so I went right over there and just sat in the waiting room because I had no idea what was going to happen.
There's no way you could even work the rest of the day.
No, that was it. I was done.
No, I threw her into an absolute tailspin. Like this. I mean, poor anxiety-ridden Corinne. Like, I'm thinking, I cancel Christmas for Corinne. Like, it's done. She's done.
Everyone, no Christmas.
Yeah, that's it. No Christmas.
Well, let me round it out for you,
please,
a little bit. When your ex-husband came and he was like, it's okay, calm down. And like, I saw you and I saw that you're okay. And so I came back here just to like decompress. 5 minutes later, I got a call from my mom.
Oh my God, I remember this.
She called 911 for my daughter.
For Corinne? Yes, for 7.
She had a high fever. She wouldn't take any medicine. She was lethargic and listless. So I go, she's about a block away. I fly over there and it's the same fucking EMTs. And they look at me and they said, did we see you over there? And I said, no, because this cannot be my life. This isn't my life, and I've never seen you people
now
before.
They know you.
So my daughter was fine, thank God. Thank God.
We were both
So
fine.
then, yeah, everything was fine. So then I get another call, and it's, hey, I'm out. Can you finish my hair?
Yeah, oh, it was me. Yeah, I did. You didn't. I did. Well, but you have to realize, the ER doctor read her the riot act. You don't put anything on her. You need to go to an allergist. You need to find out. I go, find out. I go, it was bleach and peroxide on my scalp for an hour. What do I need to find out? That's what caused it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm like, I can't look. He goes, what is wrong with you? He goes, do you realize you could have died? Like you had a severe anaphylaxis. Like it was, if they didn't get you when they did and hit you with the line or whatever crap they pumped into you.
EpiPen?
Yeah. I mean, like it was beyond an EpiPen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, so I have to look like this? Like it was bad. It was bad.
Are you still thinking you're going to have it like a Christmas?
Yeah. Well, I call my ex-husband from the ambulance, go, hey, what you doing? And he's like, work. I go, okay, well, I'm on the way to the hospital. And he goes, what happened? I said, well, I'm in an ambulance right now. There's a little problem with my hair color. So at this point, like once they hit me with that, I mean, it was literally like I donate blood and that's a big gauge needle. They hit me with like one of those straws that goes in like the McFlurry from McDonald's that's so big that like the vein in your head pops out when you stop it, right? And I'm like, holy crap. The minute they hit me with whatever it was, I immediately felt like cooling. Like I felt the rash and everything like subside. So, when I'm there, I'm thinking, this is all good. Like I feel better. It's fine. Like whatever. No big deal. We'll just deal with it. Yeah. And he walks in and I'm like, take some pictures. This is funny. He goes, no. I said, look at me. I said, look how horrible. I go, look how horrible I look. Take a picture. He goes, no. I said, why don't you take a picture? And later on he goes, I thought you were going to die. I go,
oh my God.
It's going to take a lot more than that. But anywho, that was a fun story.
I think we purple shampooed it for like an hour and it was like nothing.
No.
Yeah.
I look like Tweety Bird. It was literally the heat miser. So at least you cut it off. And we cut it. We did cut it. Yes. After. Because we can cut my hair. We just can't put any more chemicals on it.
How long was that day?
That was probably like 3 hours.
It was 500 years.
It felt like 500 years.
I'm now, can you finish my hair now?
And I'm like, hey, I can't let the ER doctor hear. Can you finish my hair?
And I was shaking so bad.
She wouldn't. Like, and let's be honest, like I didn't want to chance fate.
No.
So, no. But we cut it. And God, did I look hideous for months.
I lost a pint of blood trying to cut her hair. So I was shaking. And you're like, now nothing's going to go right.
Well, the fact that you had the whole thing with 7 after that, that was just, but the funniest part is that it was the same group of EMTs. So
I almost died when I saw them because I was like, what did I?
Like, is this Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Bitches.
Didn't we just see you?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I literally said no.
Yeah. No.
Because this can't be my life. I am not accepting.
Oh my gosh. I bet they did a podcast about that story.
Podcast didn't exist
They
back
probably
then.
have great stories. Like you guys have great stories because you hear things. Look, you're therapists. Let's be honest. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you're a therapist and the crap that you guys hear make your ears bleed, I'm sure. But can you imagine these guys too?
Oh my
the stories?
gosh. That's got to be one of the good ones though.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lesser, not issue, I'm not going to use the word issue, experience. For whatever reason, I wasn't paying attention. I was working again on my computer, putting highlights in my hair, like just foils. And you get done and you start styling it. And now at this point I look up. Because I feel that like it's going.
This one.
I feel like the brush is going in like a different direction than it usually does.
What?
And I look up and I went, well, what are you doing? Just drying your hair. I went, I wear my part the other way. She goes, son of a bitch. I said, what's the matter? She goes, I put all the highlights on this side. So when I went, oh.
She had come in like, it just dried from the shower on the wrong side. And I didn't.
So you're just like,
and I wasn't paying attention.
thinking.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is where it parts. And I didn't I had zero consultation. So I didn't check. Yeah. I'm like, this is where she parts it. Boom, you're done.
Yeah. And
that's how I work.
I went, what the hell is this? I parked the other way because it makes my nose look smaller. No, it looks bigger.
Now we have Photoshop. It's fine.
Back then we didn't.
No, back then it was like, I don't have time.
Oh,
yeah, you're going to have to come back tomorrow.
I'm like, I'll come back.
I never met this side of you.
Oh my gosh. Now you have to realize this is over how many years?
I was going to say, this has got to be 20 years.
Like, yeah.
I don't know how that happened because I'm only 26.
You came here when you were 6.
I did.
I had my teeny shop, which is where you started with me. And I had that shop from 97 to 2001. We moved to the big shop. So
that was in North Naples.
That was in North Naples. Yeah, they were both in North Naples, but the second one was North Naples.
Well, guess what? No, I came to you at the North Naples because I wasn't at your teeny tiny shop.
Oh, you weren't?
No, I wasn't. I met you at the Wiggins Hat shop.
It was after 2001 then.
Yeah, because I moved here in 2003.
All right. So, oh my gosh. So we're talking about, going on 24 years now. 20, math. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you find her?
Actually, women that I worked with referred me to Corinne. Or referred Corinne. How does that work, right? Or told me about you. So, yeah. And I'm just saying, I think I'm a long haul. Because I think of
You're a long haul.
Because of those,
I don't. And Beth, actually.
You're the youngest long haul. I don't see you as a long haul.
No. Yeah, it was a long time.
No, yeah. It's a mohawk. The mohawk makes me not appear my age.
The gas that you mentioned, I can't imagine because that's like the worst fear whenever someone says something like, even just someone saying, is this side shorter than that side? I'm like, shut up.
You're like, you make me
look like.
Right, the whole place doesn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Longer on one side.
Right.
And now they're all looking to see what happens next.
Yeah.
It's called asymmetrical, bitch.
If you want to make it even, that's,
I'm going to charge you more for that.
This is my signature.
I should do that.
Exactly. This is the Michelle.
Meanwhile, you haven't even cut the other side,
I'm not going to.
It's the truth. And is there anything else? Oh, and I gave somebody crackers because she was like, I feel lightheaded. And
You
I was
can't
like,
give someone crackers?
No, because
no. And oh my God. Here's a story. Now I'm really telling on myself. I was giving an interview and she started to feel lightheaded.
What kind of interview? What do you mean? Like interviewing an applicant for a job?
I was interviewing an applicant and there was a guest who was checking out who felt lightheaded. I gave her crackers and water and went back to my interview. She passed out and started to choke on the crackers.
On the crackers?
And he gave her CPR, cleared her and gave her CPR until
the applicant job. He works in mysterious ways.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Yes.
He's like, hey, no crackers. Crackers.
I don't want to work here, actually, now that I know this.
Yeah, clearly you're giving crackers to choking victims.
We can't give crackers.
No crackers.
No crackers. He can't give people anything.
Vodka, yes. Crackers,
yes,
no.
As long as you don't
Potato
charge
juice.
them for the vodka.
That's right. Potato juice, it's actually a vegetable. It's like V8, but no.
Oh my
We
God.
had someone here before that was like, legally, you can't serve alcohol.
I dare you. Ask my dog if she's a server.
We discerned before the podcast that Kim has a team of lawyers on retainer. So she's just waiting for you to fuck with her. Yeah. It's not true. I totally made that up.
Her dog has a lawyer.
She has her own insurance policy.
That is true.
My last rot, okay, this is crazy. He was 140 pounds. He was massive. Massive.
Big Mac.
What's your current rut?
Kaya. She's a little girl. She's just about 100 pounds.
Just about.
Yeah. But she's tiny for a rot. My other females were 120.
She's all muscle though.
She is. She's pure muscle. She's fierce. A big love. But Mackie was massive. He looked like a bear. He really did.
He was big.
And I rescued him. And at the time, my former home, when I was buying it, it was like I was leaving the home that I was in an association where you couldn't have a Rottweiler. And then I was going into a neighborhood where there was no association. So I immediately, adopted him on the heels of moving into that house. But at the time, when I filled out the paperwork, or my ex-husband filled out the paperwork for the insurance company for our mortgage, we had a little guy, Luigi Romeo. He was a little 10-pound Chihuahua wire hair mix, looked like Pepe Le Pew. Uh-huh. His nickname was Little Bastard because he was. He bit everybody.
I love those little bastards.
He bit everybody. So we put him on our on our paperwork. You don't need to have an insurance policy. Hello, world. Yes, you do. The little dog's the ones you need to worry about. The big one, don't worry about.
You're so right.
So
she's right.
So apparently somebody from the insurance company came by the house, unbeknownst to us. This is what they do, to walk the property and make sure there wasn't anything, like a wild Haviana in the backyard or something, like a rhinoceros or, something I'm not supposed to have. And Mac was in the backyard.
This is a trespasser.
And Mac's this is Mama's house. You come near Mama or anything that's hers and it's game on. You're going to die. So Mac, all of a sudden, is in the backyard just hanging out, sunning himself by the pool. And he starts sniffing around. He's like, what? And this poor man walked into the backyard and Mac, the guy barely made it out of the backyard. So I get a phone call from my ex-husband saying, they're going to drop us. I go, who is going to drop what? He goes, the insurance company. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, when I filled out the paperwork, we didn't have Mac. I was honest. It was Luigi. And I said, okay, so what are you talking about? He goes, you were home and you didn't know, but somebody from the insurance company came by the house and Mac almost attacked him. I went, well, did he walk in our backyard? He goes, yeah. I go, well, then shame on him. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not like we didn't do anything to, we didn't know anything.
Unannounced.
But we didn't do anything thinking we were misleading anybody, right?
Right.
I rescued this dog, not even thinking about it. So immediately I had to reach out. The only company that would insure him, and God is my witness, Lloyd's of London.
What the hell?
Lloyd's of London. Remember Mary Hart from the original Entertainment Tonight? Uh-huh. Mary Hart's legs were insured by Lloyd's of London. Liberace's hands.
I tried to have my hands insured for a publicity stunt. I tried to have my hands insured by them.
That is so cool.
Okay. Legit. That's the only company that would insure.
They were like, you have to be like Liberace to, They were like, we won't just do it.
Or Big Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took a photo of it. I said, no one's going to believe this. Yeah, Lloyd's of London.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
How much was it? I know. I was like, what's this going to be? $250.
Kim Kardashian you have to be.
Yeah, you have to be like a celebrity or a royalty or something.
Clearly I'm royalty or something.
Oh, you're royalty to us,
The name
Kim.
is Kim, so maybe that's it.
Kim.
But yeah, I was like, are you right now? Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Always fun.
What else?
Let's see, you glued my eye shut. You sent me to the hospital. You put the highlights on the wrong side. I will tell you this, okay? Because all I've done has gone bad on you, right? I'm okay. No, I'm praising you. Clearly I love you and I love what you do.
I love you.
Because it's been this, our relationship is longer than my first marriage. So, yeah, we've been through many haircuts together, many hairstyles, many everythings. And so clearly, I've got a mohawk. And when we first did it, it was just at the nape of my neck where my hair ended is where it ended. Mm-hmm. And then the second iteration, we put a little teeny extension. We're like, just a little extension.
Oh my
just
God.
a teeny tiny tail. We don't want anything dramatic. Just a little. So it was literally 2.5, 3 inches. And then I came back for the next time and I'm like, how's about we go a little bit longer? Well, at that point it went from 3 inches to down to my butt, right? And it's like this beautiful, like long, like serious mane. And, but the highlights, kudos to you. You know that you're a master, stylist, artist. I had a man say to me, like he's literally looking at me, and it was wet. My hair wasn't even styled. It was wet. And he's just like I'm like thinking, what is he looking at? And he literally.
Was it here?
Huh? What?
The man that's looking at you.
Where was the man?
It was the man I was just seeing.
Oh, that.
Yes, it was just, it wasn't like a stranger.
Wait,
No,
I always thought it was like random gas station man or something.
No, I have random people since you did this mohawk.
Visualize where you're at.
Okay, I was fresh out of the shower and okay, all right, here you go.
Naked.
Disclosure. I had a towel on. But the man was looking. He was standing in. If you need to know the details now, of the shower. He was standing in the shower in the tub, and I had just gotten out. So I'm a little, and he's taller than me to begin with. So I'm standing, and he's running his fingers through my hair, and he's literally like studying my hair. And he goes, "Your highlights are perfect." And I went,
Oh my God.
"Oh, thank you. They are, aren't they?" I'm like, I gotta tell my girl. So, and literally, and this man, the business that he's in, attention to detail is everything. So he literally was looking at like every strand. He was mesmerized. And I'm like, she does a pretty good job.
Yeah,
she
girl.
does. Mm-hmm. But ever since the mohawk, like the pixie cut got comments and got compliments.
Yes.
The mohawk has literally
Stop traffic,
and it crosses every demographic, every age, every gender, every ethnicity.
Yes.
Everybody loves it.
Stops the mohawk.
It's the craziest
you walk
in, all the heads are like, wow, who's that?
It's crazy. It really is.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm
they
thinking,
want to know if you're a celebrity, what's the deal? And I'm like, well, I'm not allowed to disclose anything.
no, she's just crazy. Yeah, that's all I need to say. She's just nuts. Yeah. No, but honestly, like it's this, I don't know what it is.
You know that salon guy that,
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. Okay. So there's, salon guy that is always interested in what Kim's doing and whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
and
my
he
goodness.
just said, like, where does she work? And I was like, I don't remember.
I don't know anything about her.
I don't know who she is. She just she came in as a walk-in.
She doesn't really tell me about her life.
We don't talk at all.
Well, she might be in the FBI or the CIA. 'Cause she might have to kill me if she told me. Right. Yeah, he's a weirdo. He is.
Yeah, the second that you're gone, everyone's like, wow, who was that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, let's talk. Let's just focus on yourself. Now. Don't worry about other people.
That's not true.
No.
Oh, yes.
That's right now.
No, everybody, and there is, like, when I'm with you and people, like all kinds of people, like you said, but there are a lot of women that are like, you're amazing, you're beautiful, your hair, your whole deal.
They can't help it.
Women complimenting women. Oh, I just got a chill.
That's huge. It is.
Yes.
It is.
So I'm always surprised in the salon that people wait, especially when we're in this environment where we're all
We're all here to get like something done.
Yes, like why don't they
Then
turn
you're
around?
gone and they're
Yes.
like, oh, she's so beautiful. I'm like, yes. What?
Yep.
They don't say it in your face, but
Look at I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No, it's true. And
well,
we're
that's
all
nice.
like, just
You're like, look, she's a little cray-cray, and she sells
Yeah.
real estate. So, that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing more about her. She loves dogs, and she's crazy.
Be sure to check in and look at pictures of Kim and see how amazing she is, because I'll remember one time when you were feeling a little low. And I just didn't even understand it. I was like, dog with the head on the side, like, what are you talking about?
How could you ever even feel that way?
How could you
You're
ever even
perfect.
feel that way? I said, Kim, when you walk
woke
in
up
a
like
room,
this?
every head turns. And she actually got a little verklempt.
And
Yeah.
No.
I remember one time you were like, oh, I need more pictures for my Instagram. We were like, let's get more pictures. And, not everyone is like picture perfect and they're not feeling it. But you were like, oh, I'm going to have Kim. She's like perfect for pictures. And you were just like, no, not today. You're like the best looking. Oh my gosh, how could you not want to take pictures?
There's still a great picture on my Instagram where you're like peeking from
hiding.
Yeah.
And there's like, what is it, a fan? You're like just trying to like cover your face. And only
Because my nose I'm covering. I'm trying to cover my
That's
nose.
hilarious.
And you look so good. And I remember that too.
I still don't post enough. And if you scroll down far enough, it's like Kim. And then like some random like guy perm.
With a porn mustache from 1976.
Pretty much. I just did a really good
oh my gosh.
hair extension transformation where somebody had like 4-inch long hair and we put like 16-inch extensions in. So
awesome.
I'm gonna post that. So
You took pictures?
I took yes.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I need to see that.
I didn't take a before. She had to send me a before, but there will be a before and an after.
Because you just did extensions last time that I was in a week ago. There was a woman in your chair that was getting fabulous extensions.
And she spoke Spanish?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
You didn't hear her?
Were they like golden blonde?
They were golden blonde.
Mary.
Yes. Yeah.
She walked out with it like in a ponytail.
Yeah.
I think.
She's been doing extensions for a long time, but
They were
every time I
fabulous.
take it off and like redo anything and I get new ones in there, everyone said, wow, how does that work?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Well, it's
more about
amazing. No, to watch it, it's like mesmerizing. It really is. So like what you guys do, like what you create, it's art.
it. It's fun.
You know, and you come in here feeling however you feel, like you might be coming in just to get a little trim, a little whatever, or you come in for like a full revamp and you always walk out feeling like $1 million. You know, so what you guys do, if people don't tell you in the chair on a regular basis, like you're good for our mental health. Like you're good for our ego. You're good. You make us walk out into the world going, you know what? I got this shit. I got my hair did it. You know, like I look good, you know, and you do it. It's a self-esteem boost and it's important. And if you're not told that on a regular basis, if your clients don't share that with you, let me be the one to say to both of you, thank you for what you do for us, because
thank you.
it makes you step out into the world and say, you know what, I can do this. Feel
That's
good,
awesome.
look good, feel good, right?
Yeah.
Like it goes hand in hand, and you guys are
That's so
a huge part of that.
nice to hear, because for every like 2 or 3 complaining ones, and you feel like, oh, what am I doing with my life? Then there's like that one that is like, wow, you changed my whole life. And then it's like, oh, I remember now why I do this. This is the part that I love, when they feel like you completely fixed everything, but you really just helped them with their hair.
Right, but it's not just their hair. It's not. And you guys know that. Like it's not just your hair. Like if you're having a bad hair day, like your day is going to suck. Honestly, you know, like if and this is super easy to do for me to get out of the house quickly, but sometimes it's like a souffle that just, and I'm like, oh, for the love of God, son of a, you know, but other people won't see it that way, right? Like other people think that that's the style, but still it's how you feel about yourself. Like your self-image, your self-perception, really, at least for me, and I don't want it to sound like it's material or it's like just surface level, but if you feel good about the way you look and the way you present yourself to others, I think that you have a leg up, you know, for whatever you're doing that day. Whether it's your personal life, it's your business life, whatever it might be.
You're seeing multi-million-dollar, I'll buy it cash people every day.
Yeah.
So I bet you feel like you have this level of, I have to look my best. I have to.
Well, yeah, it's like perception is reality, right? You know, like I don't want to roll out of bed, put a baseball cap on side, and be like, hey, let's go look at a $7 million house. You know, like they're gonna be like,
not?
You know, that's how I feel sometimes. But you know, because Lord knows if I'm not like on appointments, I'm in workout gear. You know, like that's my.
In hot
my
workout
vibe.
gear, though.
Yeah, still looking like $1 million.
Yeah.
See, that's why these ladies are lovely. No, okay, let's be honest. That's why I've been coming back for over 20 years. No, but the truth is, I'm doing a little homage, a little bow right now, because honestly, what you two ladies do, what the salon does, what everybody in your industry does to make normal, everyday people come in looking one way and feeling one way about themselves, and walk out that door an hour or two later transformed, that physical transformation relays into
That's so powerful.
their self-perception, their self-image. And that, if you can change that, you can change anything.
You're right.
You know?
Yeah, there's so many times where I'm like, oh, my hair. And so then for everything else has to like suffer, like my whole makeup, like I have to try harder here, and I have to, my outfit is not right. And it's like you wake up with a good hair day and you don't even have to worry about what you're wearing.
Take on the world. If my hair's looking good, watch out.
I'm going to put a little lip gloss and a little mascara. I'm good.
Yeah, seriously, it's true.
Like the best.
It really is. It's true. So you know, and you know you make a difference because someone sits in your chair looking one way and they walk out looking something totally different. You know that you're good at what you do, but if you're not told it, you need to know it.
Yeah.
And
we
you need to be
don't,
told.
we don't hear it like often enough, I think. And we don't have our cup filled often, you know, because we serve, you know, we're in service and we serve.
We like to fill the cup, and it fills our cup in a way.
It does.
Because if your cup isn't full, you can't pour into somebody else's. That's the reality, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I just think I don't know why clients, like your clients, don't go in a good way, not bring the ambulance in, you know, more often, you know, because it makes a difference. Like I know when I leave, I'm like, damn, this looks good. Like I can't do this. Like I can't make it look like this. You know, it's true.
Someone asked me the other day, where's she going? Where, like, you're going somewhere.
I'm going to public. I'm going to show a house. But like, this is good, isn't it?
This is another day in Kim's life.
Yeah, she sachets out the front door and I sashay back to the back room. So I'm like, yeah, I did that, you know?
I'm like, yeah, she did that. I'm like, like, it's not going to look like this tomorrow, so I'm going to rock it right now.
Anyway, should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
We should wrap it up.
All right.
So we can get to our after party.
Our after party.
Yeah, because clearly we did not have enough fun doing this.
Okay.
This is the first part.
All right, beauty besties. Thanks for joining Hair Tea Harmony. I'm Corinne.
I'm Michelle, and this is
Kimberly.
Be sure to follow, like, share,
subscribe, ring the
bell, whatever. We don't know what we're talking about. But check us out. Follow Kim and see all of her good stuff on there. And we'll see you next time. And for legal reasons, just remember that this is all for fun. Don't do anything we do or listen to anything we say. Peace out.
Bye.